In the past few years, gasoline prices have gone up dramatically. Although they have been more reasonable in the past few months, people have realized that they overdepend on this unrenewable source. Petroleum has been used all over the world as a source of energy for the past 100 years. Petroleum exhausts are a major source of greenhouse gases. Now that we have recognized that we cannot depend on the petroleum for much longer, scientists are looking into alternative fuels which are renewable and better for the environment. Alternative fuels can be used in everyday life in today's society. We can use them for our cars, heating our homes, cooking, and our hot water for our shower. Scientists are working on developing different types of alternative fuels so they can be used just about anywhere where you require energy. When a hydrocarbon fuel burns completely, it mixes with the air to form water and carbon dioxide. When there is an incomplete combustion, some of the carbon atoms only bond with one oxygen atom, resulting in carbon monoxide. Some carbon atoms may stay bonded together with a couple of hydrogen atoms when they are burned and get released into the environment. These unburned hydrocarbons can bond with nitrogen oxide in the air in the presence of sunlight. This reaction forms ground-level ozone, which is a lung irritant. Alternative fuels are less polluting because they are simpler molecules that burn better and therefore there are less incomplete combustions. Plus, the very little amount of unburned hydrocarbons that are released are less reactive and therefore form less ground-level ozone. There are many technologies that allow alternative fuels to work in our everyday life. There are regulators, converters, mixers, injectors, and many more. A regulator is a device used to maintain constant speed in a machine or control the flow of gases, liquids, or electric current. It can also be a substance that affects the amount of product of a biochemical reaction. A converter is a device used for changing one substance into a different state. A mixer is a device that blends or mixes substances by mechanical agitation. An injector is a device for actively injecting fuel into an internal combustion engine by directly forcing the liquid fuel into the combustion chamber at an appropriate point in the piston cycle. It is an alternative to the carburetor. For the past couple of years, scientists have been warning us about the long-term effects of greenhouse gases and pollution we release in the environment due to our lifestyle. If we do not help reduce the greenhouse gases and pollution, the Earth's temperature will rise, making the water levels go up, causing floods. Many animals will go extinct, it will become very difficult to grow the foods we need to survive, and animals will go to a new location bringing their diseases with them, causing more people to get sick. Here are a couple of substances that can be used as an alternative fuel. Methanol can be used for motor fuel. It can be produced by simply reacting one carbon monoxide molecule with two hydrogen molecules. Ethanol can also be used for motor fuel and fuel additive. Ethanol can be produced through the hydration of ethylene or by fermenting sugars with yeast. Butanol can be used in an internal combustion engine. It can be produced from fossil fuels or biomass. biomass is renewable and therefore it is better to make it from that substance rather than from fossil fuels. Vegetable oil is used to produce biodiesel, which is an alternative for diesel fuel. Vegetable oil has been used in diesel engines since the diesel engine was invented. Apparently, when Rudolf Diesel demonstrated the purpose of his engine in the 1900s, he used peanut oil. In the 1930s and 40s, some more work was done on the use of vegetable oil in diesel engines. And then, in the 1970s and 80s, when people realized that fossil fuels were non-renewable, they brought back the idea of vegetable oil to make biodiesel. You can make your own biodiesel at home by simply mixing vegetable oil and diesel. Here we have measured 10% vegetable oil and 90% diesel to our solution. For your own biodiesel, you can make your own ratios. For example, we could have used 90% vegetable oil and 10% diesel.
Tick, tick, tick. Climate change is having a real impact on the lives of individuals and communities around the world. We must do something about it. In December in Copenhagen, our leaders will have an opportunity to come up with a robust post-climate agreement that is viable and will help make this planet a better place.